So in this video, I'm going to go over how to effectively praise your child so that way you boost their language skills, build their self-esteem, and also reinforce what it is that you want them to continue to do. So oftentimes when a child does something that we perceive as good, we say, good girl, or good boy, or good job. And while our nonverbal cues in that instance, like our tone of voice, our body language, or the fact that we're smiling may indicate to the child that whatever they did was positive, they may be confused on what exactly it is that they did to warrant that type of response. And so instead of saying good boy, good girl, or good job, you want to say good paired directly with the action that the child just performed. So in the instance of, say, a child cleaning up their toys, instead of saying good job, you'll say good cleaning up your toys. And the reason why that's effective is that for the first piece, it boosts up their language skills, meaning that you just told them specifically what the action is that they just did. So for the child who's learning language, this helps reinforce that whatever they just did with their hands, whatever action they just performed, that's the verbal label for that. And then on the second piece, from building up a self-esteem standpoint, instead of saying good boy and instead saying good cleaning up your toys, if you say good boy and he makes the connection that cleaning up his toys means he's a good boy, then he's going to start learning that when he doesn't clean up his toys, he's a bad boy. And let's just say that there's an instance where the child may be interrupted while they're cleaning up their toys for some kind of event. Well, he might start thinking, well, I'm not a good boy because I didn't clean up my toys. And that's not the message that we want him to receive. Instead, we want him to know that it's a good thing to clean up your toys, but that doesn't define you being good as a person. And then lastly, it also helps reinforce what to continue to do. So that way, if you're saying what the child just did, good cleaning up your toys, that way that language pairs directly with the action and they'll know that's what I'm supposed to continue doing. That because it's a double reinforcement by what you're saying and what they just did. So for the next time that your child does something positive, check yourself and say, good paired with the action of what they just did in order to get them to continue doing what you want them to do, as well as building up their language skills and boosting their self-esteem.